Alright, let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the proper name. Had to update the stream title and text and all that. Keep forgetting about that one little detail. The Swapper, as part of Humble Indie Bundle. Number 11, 6 great games, name your price, support charity. A game I have not played yet. This will be my first time playing it. Seeing what it's like. Just to go over the list of games again, because they all look pretty good. Guacamelee, Metroidvania, side-scrolling exploration type game, which looks great. Heard amazing things. In fact, it will be one I think I'm going to cover in another series. Dust, an Elysian tale, which I already have in a series right now, which is fantastic. And the only reason why I've decided not to really stream that one, I was putting it in a random generator to find out which game to play, and I'm like, no, let's take Dust out of that. And I did the same thing with Guacamelee. So, Monaco, what's yours is mine, is on there. That I streamed the other day. Monaco and Antichamber, another game for this, are beat the average price. You pay $4.56 at minimum to unlock those two games. Antichamber, first-person exploration puzzle, break the boundaries of your understanding kind of game. And then there's Giana Sisters Twisted Dreams, which is a side-scroller, kind of a recreation of an old Commodore 64 game. Very interesting. Today is the Swapper. So when I start the game, immediately it asks, hey, what's your name? I'm like, okay, I'll put in a name. And it goes here. Options screen. So hopefully everything is set up well. I don't really have a way to test the volume just yet because the volume is very subtle. You can kind of hear it's got a record scratch sound in the background. If you kind of listen here, I'll turn it up here. And that's what's going on there. So I'm going to turn that down. Doing about 60%, because that's typically around where the volume tends to be good on the stream. Gamepad sensitivity, so it does work with a keyboard and mouse, and it does work with a controller. Subtitles I turned on just in case the volume doesn't turn out to be good. Full screen, turned off VSync, had to turn the resolution up. I don't know how that's going to affect things, because I turned the resolution up, and it hasn't changed. I think I had to continue for that to happen. We'll have to see. I'm a little concerned about what that might do here. So thankfully, it shouldn't affect Twitch in any way, because it'll just recapture the game once it goes in. FPS cap, depth of field, bloom, and all that. Alright, keyboard mouse setup. Let's take a look at this. What do we got? Jump. Jump 2. Okay. So yes, this is kind of a side-scrolling puzzle adventure kind of thing. So yeah, I can see that. W for jump, you know, up. Left, right, AD, right. Interact is E, map is Q. Memory log, okay. Swap is left mouse button, create clone is right mouse button. That's pretty much the mechanic of the game. Create a clone, you can swap to it. I feel bad for all your clones, right? Because you might sacrifice them to nefarious ends. Pretty simple. Okay, I think those are fine. Pretty standard controls. Let's hit continue, see what happens. Game will now attempt to change the resolution. If things go wrong, the default resolution will be restored. Okay. Do you want to keep this display mode? So I guess it just changed the resolution on me. Yes. Okay. So, yep, it looks a little more clear to me now on my end. I don't know how it'll show on the stream, because the stream is, of course, downscaled to 720. Does look like OBS is not having any problems with picking it up. It did not need me to reset it. Gamepad type, I do have a gamepad plugged in, but I don't have it set up. It is my PS3 controller, but I don't have the emulator turned on, so it won't work, so I'm just going to disable it. Well, there we go. Now we finally get to the games menu. Alright, begin. Options, switch user, credits, and shut down. Did I shut down my PC? No. No. Alright, options. Same menu, same exact menu. That's a little odd to me. I mean, to start a game immediately with... Okay, the name thing I can understand because you're kind of creating a profile. And if this was a game that was ported over to PC from, say, a console, then yeah, they would want you to say log in with your profile, such as your PlayStation profile or your Microsoft profile, of course, before you go in. So, a little odd, PC side, but, you know, it's okay. Just type in a name and you're good to go. But going right into an options menu, okay. I thought it was going to go right into the game, and that's kind of why I started the stream right there. I'm like, okay, the moment I hit OK, is this going to take me into the game? I didn't know that. So it doesn't. It takes you just right where I would expect. So, let me see. I don't know how the volume is. I do have... let me know if the volume is a little off. The music on my end is a little high, but what I hear and what the stream gets is a little bit different. So, headphones, I don't... Okay. Alright, so, yeah, a little odd, but that's fine. Let's begin. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyage... Oh, wait. I was getting that vibe from the music. Oh, okay, so we go right into it. A and D, okay. There's my mouse. It's a tiny little dot, very tiny little dot. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I can see myself losing that dot fairly easily, so I can see where this is probably designed for a controller in mind, with looking left and right and using the right stick. Left stick would probably be moving, right stick would probably be looking, that's fine. It's kind of neat. So you've got the light on your head and you can kind of see where you're going through adjusting your field of vision. Not bad. So I gave it a little bit of jab there about the whole Star Trek thing. Sounded a little bit like it at first, but you know, it was pretty atmospheric for what they were going for. We obviously don't know the story just yet, but it did seem like he didn't want to be in that escape pod. Okay, W to jump, hold W to jump higher. Of course, we also have space. Oh, okay. It's kind of Mario-esque. You've got a... You light tap and you're not going to jump very high, but if you hold it down, you get a much higher jump. Not bad. Okay. Move the mouse. Alright, well, it looks like I'm not alone here. There is electricity and civilization. Is that a save point, or... I don't know. Press E to call the lift. Oh. Yeah, electricity. Press E to use the lift. Alright, so yeah, standard use button. Site 24. Welcome to the vault.
Now entering Theseus Excavation Site 24 on planet Cori 5. All off-world transport via home teleport at base of installation. All finds property of the Sisyphus project.
Alright, so I hold Q if I like... Okay, yeah, but I have to hold it to keep the map open. That's actually, I gotta admit, that's kind of a nice map. I can't seem to control it in any... Or can I? Yes, I can. Okay, I move the mouse to control it, but you'll notice in the background, my character is still moving, so I can't have the map up and it doesn't pause the action. So if anything is happening that I need to respond to, I need to be aware of it. And moving the mouse also moves my head around while I'm still moving the map. So there is all that. Probably very intentional. I can imagine that there's going to be some spots where I'm going to wish I could use the map while moving. We'll see. Because I'm not entirely sure how intense this will get as a puzzle game. Definitely looks like nothing has been here for some time. Whoa! Try holding and releasing the right mouse button. Oh, so I got the clone. Yep, there we go. That's kind of cool. I like how that looks. Hi, me. Oh, we move in sync. It's awesome. I can make my own synchronized swim team. That is awesome. Whoa, did I just absorb him? Ugh. That's creepy. Well, there goes the question on whether or not you can have relations with yourself. Just absorb yourself. That's just not sexy. Not sexy. Right, so I can pretty much see how this is going to work already. So we're going to move my clone up here. There. He steps on that, and I go through. Okay. Alright. I can kind of see how this is going to go. Okay, so I can't... I've noticed this. I can't move... Oh, it's a little awkward. Okay. I can't really move. When I hold the right mouse button down... I guess I can. I can. Okay, it's just in super slow motion. Same thing with the jump. It's all in super slow motion. So they basically slow the game down for you. So you can set up your clone shots if you need to in the heat of whatever. Okay. That's cool. Very atmospheric indeed. A lot of lighting and blurring going on. Kind of keeping that mystery going. Alright, let's put him up there. And jump. There we go. And move forward. 4 clones can exist at the same time. Excellent. So we kind of see how that works. I like how they each have clone guns and they drop them when I absorb them. That's kind of interesting. Okay, oh wow, I can make it go pretty far. Look at that. Pretty far. Okay. Good job, man. Oh wow, stepping on that it removes all clones. Kind of makes me think of Portal with the devices that would absorb all your portals. Memory terminal. Log number 1, security memo. Listen, we're grateful, but to be frank, half of my team refused to be in the same room as one of these swapper devices. I hardly envisage their use becoming widespread enough to justify the security precautions you've had installed down here.
Radio uplink available. Broadcast location, Mind Science Laboratory, Space Station Theseus.
What you're telling me isn't possible. Tell me who I just ejected into space.
Yeah, who did you just eject into space that didn't want to go into the escape pod, huh? Okay, so we've got a real map here. Alright, there's a hatch up there. I just realized there's kind of a hatch here. Hatch, 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 hatch. Unexplored hatch! Well, that's descriptive. Shall we? can go right. I can go left. Can I swap with myself yet? Left mouse button to swap? Nope, I cannot. So we go right. You know, really dark and creepy caves like this always... You can be very cautious about where I'm going. Okay, I bet that's it right there. That's the module that will let me... Yep, create a clone, swap to it using the left mouse button. So that's all that's here. So basically, I'm going to leave myself to die. Down here. We go up here. Boom. And now him? Him? Ah, he's gonna starve down there. We don't worry about him. He's dead. Bye. That's just unethical. I mean, that was technically me I just killed. I just committed suicide. Hold on, what's down here? Death is what's down here. Yes! Alright. Press space. Okay. Good. Okay. Pretty simple. And that's at least we know there's death. Right? Death can happen. So there is a fall distance that you can obtain. I'm having a hard time with creating a clone. Hold on. Clones can't be created inside the blue light. Well, that's an odd mechanic. So then what do I do? I think I know exactly what's going to happen here. So this is pretty cool. So I kind of wish I had a way of turning off the clone beam. Like if I right click, if I let go, it's going to create the clone. If I left click, it doesn't cancel it. None of the movement keys obviously cancels it. Let's see. The use key doesn't. Can I hit escape? No, that goes into the menu. So I kind of have to create it on top of myself, or find a place that it definitely won't create that clone in order to stop the process. Minor issue, very minor, but it is there. Alright. So to get past this, I'm going to create a clone, swap to the clone, and then I can create the clone over here. Now what's interesting is you can't create it inside the blue light, but the blue light is a barrier to clone creation. So I can't create it inside of it, but I can create it past it, even though the red beam is going through the blue light. Oh well, that works. Swap over to the original again, and there we go. Very nice. Brain teasers all around. Red light blocks swap arrays. Oh, okay, so I was just talking about that. I couldn't create inside the blue light. Here I can create inside the red light. Well, I can create, but it blocks the swap. Okay. So if I create here, there's the swap array right there that I'm firing. Kind of hard to really see. I don't know if it'll show up very well. It's kind of a distortion effect. But it completely blocks the swap array, so I cannot swap with him. So he can move forward to complete the mission, but it won't work because he's not me. Anyway, all we have to do then to get past this is this. Oh, and not screwing that up. Try it again. Thank you. I need a security orb. I haven't been planetside for weeks. I cannot get clearance back to Theseus. Help me out. I can't. I want to see my husband as much as you do yours. Okay. Atmospheric, creating messages back and forth from the people that used to be here, which, as we can kind of see, it looks like this place is in long abandon, so... Alright, terminal, the red light is over there.
The ship I came here in is fried. I have a rescue team on the way. They'll be here in a day's time. Why not? There must be something we can...
Okay, dig site B. Apparently this has been overgrown. Can't get through that. Now, if anyone wants to let me know if the audio of the game itself, like those chat logs that you're hearing, if those are coming through okay and are understandable. I've got the subtitles on, but I would like at least them to be audible so that you can kind of hear the acting. So do let me know if that needs to change. Please do. Okay, teleport is offline. An encryption orb is required to access the teleport activation console. Okay. We need a faster turnaround down here. The last shift was supposed to go home 6 hours ago. Instead, you've got them shipping back more rock samples. They're tired. Please advise.
You can't make me do that. I won't do it.
Okay, so there is one of the orbs I need, but I won't be able to teleport to it. Well, that's interesting. You can see the swap array as it travels when I have the right mouse button clicked. So I'm just kind of creating a wave of ripples. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I can't swap, but I can do this. And this. And that. And this. And that. Oh, I like how the subtitle actually even tells you what you're hearing. I mean, those were two weird sound effects. And the sound effect, it let you know that it was heavy breathing and one was an actual swap. So we've got another swapper down here. In a way, the subtitles kind of spoiled something for me. Like, I wouldn't have known what that was, not having been used to the sound effect. Like, if I do this. It's kind of interesting. Alright. Oh, well, that broke. Wow, now this used to be a thriving place, didn't it? I mean, they've even got departures and all that. Space Station Theseus. Isn't this the place that I was just ejected from? Hello? Oh. I get it. I get it. That's just not a, that's not just a static hello thing. There's this rock here. A sentient rock. At least that's what I'm guessing that's what that's all about. It's like very, very much happening right in front of this object. So it seems like that is the intent. Interesting. Okay. Thank you very much, Minotaur. Yes, I apologize for the inability for you to turn down the stream quality. Unfortunately, that is something only available to a Twitch partner, and that of which I am not. So you do have my apologies if it keeps buffering. I do know that's been an issue with Twitch lately. Okay, so this is... It's widened out. Lights are turning on automatically for me. That's going to be important. I just know that's going to be important. Sector 2, research. What is up there? Another porter. Okay. Yeah, the music is very subtle. I mean, I can even barely hear it. It's like it's just these low hums and tunes and... It's definitely creating atmosphere. It's meant to be subtle, not meant to really be one of those that you notice. Another rock. Is it going to stop? Yes. Okay, cool. So I understand that now. The limits of language are the limits of knowledge. Our name was not their knowledge. They thought of us as watchers. Interesting. Grab objects by facing them and holding E. Oh, okay. I can hold E and then... Okay. I'm going to admit this is a little awkward on a keyboard. Because my Use button is my E button, and so are my movement keys are A, S, and D. So holding down E and then pushing... Like to pull it back, E and then E and S. Or E and A. That's not as bad, but E and D, a little more... Nah. I might... Can I change that to a mouse button, I wonder? I might look into that, but for now we're fine. What? Oh boy, quarantine. Okay. Wow, check that distortion effect. This game is very fond of distortions. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's also very fond of ambient lighting. Need one more encryption orb. Okay, I can go left or right. Let's see. Can I create a clone up there? I can go up here too. Let's go up. The world is the limit of thought. The limit of thought is the chain of hearers like me. I cannot seek if they cannot listen. Or speak. I cannot speak. Yeah. And there's another one. There's a bunch of these. What is where? How is where? Does where tick? We know only of the minds of our chain. You choose your chain in a dimension we do not know. Okay, so this is obviously the exposition room. So we're basically dealing with schools of thought and mind and existence that are completely different from each other and they don't understand each other. Alright, so there's the blue light. Can't create clones in the blue light. There's an orb I need. I can't swap up here. I can swap to him. I can make a clone up here. I can't swap to him because of the red. So I've got a clone now though, so I put the clone, make him go that way, and then I swap to him like so. The Chief of Quarantine underestimates the pressure this puts on you under, but stresses that these rock samples are of unparalleled scientific interest. As such, we must request that you continue to prioritize sample teleport over personnel. Ah, okay, so the station on the ground was sending these rock samples which appear to be sentient thought. Like, or sentient... I don't know, I don't want to call them life, but there's definitely sentience there. Or at least recorded memory. Okay, let's see which is which. If I do right, that opens one door. That opens the other door. So in order to do this, we do it to the right, it looks like. Let's do that. It's interesting. I always do like stories like this. So it's not outright telling you what's happening or what's happened here. Okay, I know what to do. I think. There we go. Darn it. There we go. Okay. So they're not outright kind of giving me the story of what's happening, but I have to put together the clues based on the world around me, right? So it's got a... It does have kind of that Metroid-esque feeling, because like when you look at Metroid and the versions of that, most of the versions of Metroid had like the world and of the stations, and you kind of got little clues as to what happened by the environment itself. You know, like if a lab got shattered because something escaped, it didn't tell you that something escaped. You basically saw the thing that it came from and what happened in the aftermath.
Quarantine disengaged.
Kind of a Resident Evil quality to it too, because you're basically finding out what's happened after the fact. You are getting messages, so there is that. So a very subtle method of storytelling.
Attention. Hull breach in Sector 1. Emergency personnel to waste management.
Oh, cool. It gave me a map. Like, you can see here, this thing shows up, and you see the map on there, but when I hit my map button, we can actually see that I can see into this room over here. So, a hull breach. Unexplored, unexplored. Is there anything up here? Let's just take a quick look. So we can get some light on the subject. Nope. Alright. Oh dear. Ow! So the game apparently saves through a checkpoint type system. Hold on. There we go. So I created a clone really low and then very quickly swapped to it. So that's nice. Alright. Essential supplies. Food, 4 tons. 197 days at full crew complement. Water, 3,000 liters. Emergency fluids in storage, 7,000 liters in recirculation. Miscellaneous research equipment, 201 items are registered. Square parts. 5,967 items registered. Xeno samples and finds, 432 items registered. Wow. 432 alien items. Okay. Oh. Ow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh, what a way to go. Ow. Okay. Greenhouse. What in the... There's somebody else here. Oh, okay. That just gave me a little bit of the chills. I'm reminded again. I talked about Metroid, and I'm kind of reminded of Metroid Fusion when the SAX first appeared, which was your evil clone that could do everything you could do, but better. Okay, I still need more encryption orbs. What's up here? Swap so I can get some light. Nothing I can do here. Oh wow. I actually managed that. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was pretty cool. Because of the slowdown method, I basically just kept creating clones in the air and swapping to them to me. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I just did sequence breaking. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's a secret. We'll see. Oh, nice. I kind of like the music has kind of become somewhat soothing, actually. Still kind of mysterious, but I'm not feeling as much tension. Emergency Evac 1. Few areas of the station remain habitable. The cargo bay in Sector 1 has everything we need, food and water, greenhouse access, but it may not be safe for long. No one knows what's causing this. Signed, Sam Cook. Okay, so something definitely happened, but we obviously can't tell what. I mean, we're still in the areas that appear to be habitable. See, light is going to play a very important part in this game. That's nice. So you've got... I can't teleport through, but I can do this, right? Because if I don't do that... I could just do that anyway. Why would I need to turn this light off? Oh, because of that. Right. And then we do this. Monogon orb acquired. Okay. So maybe not sequence breaking, just getting another orb. Now the question is, why did I fall to my death? No, that's not the question. So the question so far in the story would be, oops, didn't do it fast enough. Alright. Is the person that's coming here, the other swapper, is it someone else? Or is it another clone of me? Or am I a clone and that's the original? Right? I mean, those are the standard plot lines when it comes to science fiction and teleportation and other sensory perception and whatnot. What is this? What does purple light do? Okay, I can't create clones in the purple light. Let me guess. Red and blue, purple. Yep. It's subtle. It's very subtle, but it makes sense. It is basically letting me know through exploration that okay, red blocks the beams entirely. Blue prevents clones from being created, right? I can't create a clone up here at all. So combine the two, you get purple. So what happens when you combine the two colors? You also combine the two abilities. So you cannot create or teleport through this purple light. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's because oh, right. I completely. Darn it. So with that, there we go. I gotta tell you, with these indie games, some of them just have some of these amazing, absolutely amazing soundtracks. And this is by no means an exception. This is a very nice, subtle soundtrack. Alright, I'm okay. I'm okay. I lived. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm okay. I just had something fall on my head, and it was me. Oh, I'm okay. I really am. I'm okay. I have 5 of the 6 orbs I need, so I did need to go up there anyway. Hello? I am the only one that believes in the other dimension. I call it space. One moves through space. Yes. How? Okay. So, a consciousness of other dimensional properties that doesn't exist in a 3D space. So, what we know as moving through dimension and space is completely foreign to them. They exist. It looks like they honestly seem like they exist as thought, purely, which is kind of interesting. Oh, that's subtle. Really, an upward arrow. But I guess I have. I guess I have to. What's up there, though? Hold on. Nothing? I guess so. So it would appear that what I did, I was going to learn from here, right? Because it says I need to go up. So I just happened to intuitively figure out, okay, yeah, bop, 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 and up here. Down here, this is where it's going to actually tell you, alright, yeah, you need to go up now. I'm very glad that it slows you down, slows down time when you do this. I was wondering at first, you know, how would that be used? I thought maybe maybe it would be like something chasing you, or so you can make shots better. But honestly, this is a perfect example of falling and needing to, in real time, manipulate clones. Okay, so the blue is the one that prevents me from making clones. Alright, I think I see what I need to do here, and this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to have to basically swap back and forth. Alright, let's give this a shot. Just kind of biding my time here. Very slowly. Very slowly. Getting my clones back as they die. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Interesting. Greetings, Zelnish. You want 2 games. What 2 games are you looking forward to on this this bundle? It's a pretty good one. Oh, cool. I can hold on to the clone button and then swap and still have the clone active. And it keeps it slow as I'm falling. In the world? Did I just find a secret? Message from home, number 2. We have received your response, Theseus. Glad to hear you've arrived in one piece. That shuttle should be with you in approximately 2 weeks. We've had responses from the 3 other long-range stations, and are waiting on confirmation from the remaining 3. Everyone back here is looking forward to hearing of your progress. There's some very good games on this bundle. Very good games on this bundle. And this one, honestly, is very nice. I didn't know what I was... I'd been interested in Swapper, I'll be honest. I had seen it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat, but it wasn't something I was, at the time, quite had the funds to go into. I was looking for other titles. So I never really ended up getting it, but it looked like an interesting idea. The whole idea of creating clones, and it's like, okay, it's a puzzle game. But it's definitely, it's got more going for it than I would have realized. That's the problem, right? With some of these games, you can never really tell how are they going to be, how are they going to affect you, how are you going to enjoy them. Screenshots and trailers never do some of the, especially a lot of these indie games, don't do them justice. And that's why I like doing things like this, like going in, trying them out, and also putting it out there. You know, it's like, here, you know, check this out, guys. Here's this game. You know, you might like it. You never know. You get to see a little bit of gameplay. Oh, I see what's happening here. I see exactly what's happening here. Okay, let's slow time so that I can make this shot. Come on. Come on. Yes! Huh? Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Okay. So the ability to slow time is kind of required here. I don't think I can make a lot of these shots in real time. As evidenced by the fact that I screwed up a shot in slow motion. Okay, I can access that terminal now. What I like about it is it's not just a puzzle game for the sake of being a puzzle game. It's also got kind of a subtle story. But it's not... It doesn't appear to be overbearing with that. It's just like a, you know... discover it as you go. Interesting. This is going to be a mechanic that I wasn't expecting, isn't it? Yep. You're going to flow through these things. Wow, look how fast those two are going. I'm missing clones. Wow. That was pretty cool. Makes me wonder if there's anything below, though. I mean, there probably isn't, but... Aha!
How did you get back here? Why are you following me? Look, it's too late now to apologize. Just let me go.
Interesting. Cool. Anything up here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Why does the other mind scream inside? Whoops. So I could go up. All those rocks. Oh, they're crushing the rocks. And if those rocks are consciousness, oh dear. That's subtle. That's very subtle and very disturbing when you think about it. And I kind of like that, you know, that they give you that. I wonder if that's what it's going to be, right? if the whole reason why all this happened is because they started disturbing these xeno-consciousnesses and they started crushing the rocks, but the rocks turned out to be like this life form, and so maybe they retaliated because of it. But it's so subtle right now that I really like that, because it's like, it makes me wonder, is that what happened, or there, you know, what else could have happened here? And I'm just kind of hoping that it retains that subtlety, and again, not hit you over the head with what kind of story it's trying to tell. Wait, there's like a shaft up there. I kind of want to go see what's there. Oh, it goes down only. Okay. Alright, so rather than go over there, let's go up. Let's go up. Let's find out what's up.
Please respect other crew members in the communal areas by keeping noise to a reasonable level.
Oh, there was a path to the left I could have gone. Oh, this is a lounge. Okay, cool. Couch, seats, bar, crew and recreational zone. Okay, yeah. Okay, so below me are blue lights, so I can't create clones down there. It turns off one red light. It turns off another.
You're still here. I suppose it's answers you want.
Yes.
But everybody wants answers, and I don't have any. They do.
Okay, they're just shafts that you can't go down. Alright. Very kind of melancholic. Oh! It took me down here. From over here. Wow! I'm not quite back where I wanted to go, but I'm back in quarantine. It'd be kind of nice if it showed you where they were going, where these tunnels were taking me. Okay. Now I'm back here, that's good. They're fast travel is what they are, but they don't tell you where they fast travel to. Carlitos,
You know where it
welcome.
is? Did the Watchers take it? No, mindless. How could they?
The Watchers. Okay, so she just referred to it by name. So the rock sentients are known as the Watchers. I am a Watu, the Watcher. Okay, and that takes me back here. There's that purple light again. So I'm not going to be able to create or swap up there. So one of these is going to have to turn off that light. What do we got? Door, door, door. So then how do I get through there if there's a purple light? Okay, this part makes sense, but that's purple. I can't Oh, right. I can still create through it. Now, I have too many clones. Here we go. Let's just start merging clones. As long as that one that's up there, as long as he's still up there, then I don't need to do anything else. Just have all these guys merge. Pop. Pop. Very good. The balls? Can't create there, but I can create here. But I can't swap up there, and I need that item. What happens if I do this? Huh. Can't create. Can create, cannot swap. Can't push. Huh. Well, I'm not sure about this one. Wow, this is actually a pretty big map. Gone through a lot more of it than I thought. But let's see. If I teleport up there, or create up there, I can't. Can I do this? Is it just beyond the... No, the light will stop it. Oh, right, he does jump. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. Be nice if I could get on the shoulders of my own clones, right? but that just doesn't work that way. Huh. Well, this one might have me. I don't know on this one. I've got a few other places I can go. I've got a console that I can access still. So I don't need to have this one just yet. Let's go a bit further, because I don't think I want to spoil too much of the game. It's, I'm just gonna say, it's been a great experience so far. I really do enjoy this game. The subtle and ambient music, very atmospheric. I do quite like that. The gameplay has been very responsive, very smooth, very easy to understand. I can't really say I've had any complaints regarding this game. I mean, it's definitely a fantastic title. Can the clone use the box in the corner? You know what? That's a good question, and I didn't even think about that. I thought that the clone wouldn't be able to do that, but I think you've got it on the head. And we'll just go ahead and do that real quick, because I believe that's the solution. I believe you're absolutely right on that. The clone can pretty much do anything I can do, and I didn't quite think that through. So if I do this, put him up there, use the box, come on back, buddy, come on back, good job, good boy. Alright, so up, and can we go up here? We can. Ah, okay. Hold on. Alright, I'm about to sacrifice my clone. Ow! Well, it sacrificed him alright, but it didn't push the button, so I know what I'm going to need to do then. Alright, I can't create a clone up here, so I'm going to need to push this box over here. But I need one of me up there first. Okay. Okay, there we go. Right on. That was it. I just wasn't thinking in, like, controlling it like it was controlling me. You know, I wasn't thinking of controlling the clone like it was actually an extension of my body, which is kind of what you have to think about. You have to kind of think of the clone as you. But you have to be protective of your main body, because that's the one that can die. Very good call. Very good call. Thank you, Minotaur. Alright, so I can use this console. I have 10 orbs, it only needs 9. And then I've got all sorts of terminals over there. Let's go ahead and activate this, since this is kind of what breaks the story here, is these security terminals activate whatever part of the story is going to happen next. I don't think I want to be part of this. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, what a way to go. Okay, cool. I can actually do that now.
I found the ship. We can't leave. I'm afraid to stay. Don't come up here. If possession means anything anymore, then this isn't yours to see.
The other mind pollutes our chain. Is it truly able to end itself? So they say their chain is kind of like their family or their race or their... Oh, low gravity, I think. I feel a little more sluggish here. Collision with unknown vessel detected. Black box data downloaded. 90 minutes ago. Entering scanning range of research station Theseus. Station status derelict. 87 minutes ago. 2 life signs detected. 80 minutes ago. Solar interference. 79 minutes ago. System reboot. 78. Warning collision course. 77. Massive system damage. 70 minutes ago. Main airlock opened. 6 minutes ago. System diagnostic test activated. Results 341 critical fails. Must be a Windows operating system. You again.
Anyway. You've seen what's left of the ship. I suppose you had to see for yourself. I suppose watching a mind unravel into bare matter is cathartic. I suppose. Who is this I doing all the supposing? Is it still me? Is it them? There's only one way to be sure. I just don't know if they'll let me take it.
And then all the lights go out. That's not creepy. Not at all. No. Oh dear. So, the question is that person me? Right? Because my character doesn't talk. So I can't tell if I'm male or female. I mean, the suit doesn't give you any features to work off of. It is entirely possible that we are one and the same, that is a clone, or I am a clone, or... any number of possibilities. I mean, this game is definitely going into the whole idea of consciousness as it, let's see. What happened? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
Who are you? I beg your pardon, this place changes people. My name is Chalmers. I worked here a long time ago. Oh, but I'm afraid I'm headed for the mine Scilab with some urgency. I'll try to...
Alright, so that sounded like the same person, but not the same person, apparently, the way they were acting to me. The other mind seeks our head. Why? We are all of a chain. Our weaknesses are shared. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning again, only...
There you are. Couldn't leave you for dead now, could we? Take the transport beam up to research. Get a move on. I'll give you the orientation on the way.
I don't want to go up just yet. I can't teleport through here. Yeah, my beam doesn't even work. So it seems like one of the consciousness of these rocks wants to terminate its existence or something, at least. Okay, press E to interact with teleport. Fortunately, it looks like I can't teleport. It won't let me telly. Whoa. Why are we suddenly... Oh dear, I'm in 0G. Yeah, there's like no instruction here, but thankfully I kind of realized, alright, so we're just going to have to go by the laws of physics. For every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, so it's like, you know, okay, yeah, fire in the opposite direction, moving the way I want to go. I'm just kind of surprised the game didn't tell me anything. So I'm sitting here, didn't even realize I was kind of in the air, and then I'm like, wait, why is it moving? Why is it turning? Oh, right. Doesn't need to tell me anything. Kind of glad it didn't. Let you figure it out. I mean, it is a puzzle game. But prior to this, you have no idea that this swapper gun actually has any effect on reality. It's more than just a beam of distortion. I'm gonna get lost because... Oh, hold on, here's one of them rock things. Another mind! So long, all alone, going around and around and around and around. Alright, I'm gonna get lost because I like completely lose my direction. When up is not up, then I completely get lost at times. What it is the game is like center, or the map is rotating around me. Technically, my character's just spinning, but instead of showing me spinning, it's showing the world spinning, and it's like, it's messing with my head. This is cool, though. I mean, okay, I wanted to see if there was anything over here. Apparently there is not. So there isn't really anything I had to worry about. Just keep firing and keep firing. Get myself out of here. Come on. Go, 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 go. Ah! Fire! So it's a very short sequence, so nothing you have to really... Now I have a feeling there might be a puzzle that as it relates to that eventually, but yeah, that was amusing. I like it. Hey, you, why don't you go down there and tell me what happens? Nothing good, huh? Alright.
The truth is, we're all in danger. Come meet me at Mine Sci and I'll explain. You'll have to gain access to the high security labs first.
Cool. Okay, cool. So these long distance teleporters now are working, so I can go over here. Which I'll need to, because right, I need more orbs. I'm not going to have enough orbs. I'll need to go back over here. Okay. But then also, looking at the map, see there's something up here. So it's basically a lot of mini puzzles. Really what it seems like, it's a lot of mini puzzles just to get these orbs, just so you can progress to find out what the story of the area is. You know, and that's pretty cool. Hold on one second here. All right. So, let's see. I can at least put a clone over there, or teleport over there. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. Oh, right, I'll need to do... okay. I cannot create... Well, that's annoying. Oh dear. Okay. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to need to do here. How far back can I create... Oh, man. Oh, come on. Come on now. I have a feeling that's what it's going to come down to, though, is having to make a couple clones of myself that come down here. So rather than make one over there, well, that's not what I was going for at all. Yep, too much. If I just keep doing this, going back and forth until I get the distance just right, maybe? Yeah, the distance is still off. Okay, but now I'm out of clones. Goodbye, clone. Does that mean of me? Alright, abundant natural minerals deposits. Space Station Theseus in orbit since 201 years. Damn. Notable discoveries include a more durable steel amalgam and an alien life form similar to a Earth silkworm. Primary research in recent years has been focused on what we have come to be termed the Watchers, highly complex rock formations of unknown origin. Analysis of samples on board Theseus has revealed unusual electrochemical activity within the structures, which may suggest something resembling rudimentary intelligence. Yep, intelligent rock. Whoops. Suicide! Yay! Yay, suicide. Okay, let's move everything over. Oh man, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't even know. Okay. I did not want two up there. Oh, I think I see exactly what I needed to do and I screwed it up. Okay, I don't think I need this guy down here, so let's get rid of him. That was a mistake. Oh, dear me. Okay, so with that, I needed them all, didn't I? I know what I want to do. I want to have him here. I want to create a guy up here. So like, let's go over here. So I need a guy not doing that. Let's do that. Put him up there. Now I need this guy up here, because ultimately what's going to happen is this guy's going to create a clone up here. Let's just kind of create him up here right now. So I don't need this guy on this platform anymore, so he can go away. And I don't need that light anymore, so let's just kind of merge those two. I'm going to get rid of those two, I guess. Goodbye. Alright, so now all I need to do... Okay, can't do it from here. Let's go up here. And go up here. And we're good. Get that guy in the pit. I can't create a clone in there, but what I can do is come up here. Create a clone over there. There we go. Now I've got 3 clones. Jeez. Human life is disposable, is it not? Alright. Up here, teleport. Teleport. There we go. My goodness. Man, they really make you think.
When we first discovered them on Kori, we thought the Watchers were dumb slabs of rock. It took years of study to accept that they were alive. Not like we are, of course. They have no physical senses, no moving parts. Still, I find it hard not to wonder, can an electrical impulse in a rock really be considered a thought?
And there it is. There is the... That right there is kind of the whole crux of our story here. Can these electromagnetic impulses really be considered thought? But of course, as we've seen as we pass by the rocks, they are thinking, they are asking questions, they are sentient. There was a time long ago when the chain was full and fruitful, when the minds like yours joined and the rest fell silent. Then the minds... So, things were good, then a bunch of minds joined and... Yeah, okay. That's odd. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Can't create, can't teleport. Okay, so even if I create a guy here, I could then create over here, but then I can't teleport to him. Right, so I've got my guy up there. 2 of them, oddly enough. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I pretty much think I just saw the answer right there, Just go up here, let's create him over here. And then what we do is we can swap right out. That one actually wasn't too bad. So I have access to this console now. I'm trying to figure out how long has this stream been active, because I wanted to get a couple hours of good game time into this to kind of show it off, but I didn't really want to spoil the whole thing. You know, I'm really having fun with it, and so it's kind of one of those things that I want to... I enjoy the game. I really want to keep playing it, but I don't want to give away too much. I'm pretty sure it's been about 2 hours or so. So what I'll do is we'll go to the next part. Let's get this next part spoiled. We'll just go ahead and spoil that part because there's still more I can do. I mean, there's definitely a lot more that I'll need to do. There's more than likely 3 orbs over there, and then I'm sure another zone will open up. So let's get the major. Let's do the major spoil here because there's still a whole bunch left. And then if you like the game, which you know I think it's a fantastic game, I'd say go get it. All right. Oh. Interesting.
You're in. Good. The only access to Mindside now is via gravity control. From where you are, you should be able to access an airlock. You're going to have to take a spacewalk across the station exterior.
Oh, great. Why do I feel like I'm playing Dead Space now? What is thought? I think I know. It must have rules. We may not see the noumena, but we surely know that they are cause of the thoughts. Some of us have grown crazy. Everything there is thought. Yeah. Okay, so I really thought there was going to be more of a spoiler there. You know, I figured that was going to be a big thing. Alright, so we're at this point. Let's take a look at the memory terminal. This morning, the last senior crew member disengaged the airlock on the high security labs and relocated us all here. The labs are well shielded and the doors are sealed tight. Everyone's hoping we've not been followed here by whatever it is that's killing us. So yeah, they're being killed. Question is by what? You would think probably not by the rocks, but the rocks can think. Can they do other things? So there's xeno research, sample containment, and metaphysics. So we've got multiple areas I can go into, so we can see there's going to be multiple exploration paths down here, up here, and eventually we'll be doing a spacewalk too, and I've got all these. So you know what? I think this is a good spot. We got to this point. It's been quite a bit of the game opened up right now, but not enough to really, I think, kill the mystery and suspense. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you have kind of enjoyed this look at the Swapper, part of the Humble Indie Bundle number 11. The Swapper is one of the games on the bundle that are freely available for whatever you name your price. You can pay even $1 and get it. Usually you have to pay at least $1 because of the Steam keys. If you pay less than $1, I mean, you should be able to do that actually. Pay less than $1, but you don't get a Steam key. You get a DRM free version. But you pay $1, you get a Steam key, and it will give it to your Steam account. Now, if you like any of the games on the Humble Indie Bundle right now, and you have some of them, they are doing something a little bit different from the previous bundles that I've seen. I noticed that when I went to obtain my keys, now they don't give you a key anymore. They don't give you a flat-out key outright. You are given a redemption. You basically attach your Steam account to the Humble Bundle site, and it automatically unlocks it for your account. Now, if you already have the game, there's a little gift box button next to the game to say, would you like to give this out as a gift? It will add it to your Steam inventory to give away, and it's a one-time process. You cannot unlock it again from that point for your account. So if you have some of the games, you can give them away to friends. For instance, I now have a free Dust key because I already have Dust and Elysian Tale. And I'm thinking of a way to give that out. I think it would be fun to give that to somebody and to give them a great game because I've really been enjoying Dust as it's been exemplified in the video series I'm doing on it. But if you want to get Antichamber and Monaco, What's Yours Is Mine, those you do have to beat the average. Currently the average is $4.56, so you got to pay about $5 for those. And honestly, I would hope that, you know, if you can, I mean that's the key word, if you can, give more because it is going to charity, it's going to the Electronic Frontier Foundation, it's going to Child's Play, and you can of course adjust what you pay to each site. You can give the money all to devs, you can give the money all to charity, you can give some of the money to the Humble Bundle, which I suggest so they can keep doing this excellent work. And you can even adjust what games in particular get how much money in case there are certain games you just didn't care for or anything like that. But this is the Swapper. Again, fantastic game. Loved the ambience, the lighting. The story has been confusing, but there have been enough hints as to what's going on to kind of figure it out, which I like. I kind of like that. It's not a huge brain teaser. It's not one of those games that kind of makes you wonder what the hell. It doesn't give you some super complicated... At least not yet. I mean, there's a chance it could, but it hasn't been super complicated. It's been simple enough to kind of just piece the things together in your own head to figure out what's going on, and I like that. Definitely an awesome game. I think I want to go through and complete this and figure out the story. I think that's going to be fun. Alright, my apologies for the sudden silence there. Had to deal with the phone and messages, of course. So that's taken care of. Anyway, Humble Indie Bundle, humblebundle.com. Please check it out. Please donate if you can. Awesome games. And I'll go ahead and throw this up on YouTube, just like I did the Monaco video, just so I can kind of point everybody to it if anybody wants to watch it. And of course, it will be highlighted here on Twitch TV, so if you want to watch it either place, it will be there. So thank you for coming by, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kagekaze. It's been a pleasure.